Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Hello everyone, and welcome to XCOM Enemy Unknown. Although technically I suppose Enemy Within, since I am playing the DLC. And I'll be honest, I've been looking for any excuse to play this game on the channel, because I've been a pretty big fan of it for about 9 years now. I got it on sale back in 2014, and I have loved it ever since. This is a game that understands that the appeal of an extraterrestrial threat is all about the unknown. We're plopped in here into the first mission, and all we know is that there's some kind of alien contact in the area. We don't know what to expect, or what their capabilities are, what they want, or even what they look like. We have all this dark fog covering the map until we press forward. That eerie music in the background that's so mysterious. I just love the entire vibe of this game, and this whole game is about that mystery. But I'll talk more about that as we go. Now, onto the gameplay. So this is a turn-based strategy game, and what you'll see here is on the ground, when I go to move my people, you'll see we have blue tiles, and beyond that, yellow tiles. And yellow means dashing, so if we run to a yellow tile, that character will not be able to take an action this turn. If we move to a blue tile, they can. They can move there and shoot, or overwatch, or throw a grenade, or whatever. And we're going to want to do that as much as possible because we don't want to be caught off guard. Now, there's also two types of cover. Heavy cover, represented by a full shield, and half cover, represented by a half shield. So let's start moving our guys up. Okay, and as we move up, we reveal what's in the fog, and so far we don't see anything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up a couple of guys at a time, not using our yellow moves early on because we don't want to accidentally reveal something and have somebody out in the open. We'll fan out to the left. Feels like there's a little bit of lag when I move somebody, which is a little bit annoying. But we'll move up. And, okay, we can probably safely dash you up to here. That might not be a good idea, but we'll try it. And everyone else, I'll tell you what, you can go ahead and open the door. And you're all going to Overwatch. What Overwatch means is that if an enemy patrols in, they'll be able to take a shot against them automatically, even though it's not our turn. And now it's the alien's turn. Okay, now we're gonna move up through this building, but first I want to get eyes on... Whoops, I gotta remember how to turn the camera. Okay, it's Q and E. Good to know. I just don't want to hit the wrong button and accidentally waste a turn. We're going to come up to this half cover and get eyes down that alley, and we see Meld. Now, I'm not too worried about that right now, just because, you know, I'm only doing a short video here. But Meld is a substance which enables you to get upgrades and stuff, but after 5 turns, this canister will disappear and we won't be able to collect it. So it's something to kind of encourage you to move faster and rush in. Tell you what, I think we'll start moving these guys up this way, and you two can start dashing up here. It's not like we're going to reveal anything inside the store. We can see all inside the store, so I'm just going to have you guys dash up to this door so that we can have a look at what's in this room. Well, you guys start making your way around the side to this, and you won't be far away from each other if somebody does make contact.
Location confirmed.
This is always the scariest part of the level, is when you're pushing forward, not knowing what you're going to find, not knowing if you're going to activate some enemies at an inopportune time. But we're going to overwatch this alleyway. And my guys on the door can hear something over here. We're gonna open this door, and there's nothing inside, so I'm gonna... Okay, we'll wait to see what happens over here to figure out what we're doing in that regard. If I run you up to here... We do not see anything in the alley thus far. Next turn, you can run up, grab the Meld, and still have an action, so that's good. And in the meantime, you will move up to this half cover. It's fine because the aliens can't take a shot right now anyway. And you guys are going to overwatch. Meanwhile, the two guys in this room are going to move up to the full cover against this door. It's very critical that I don't misclick here, because if I accidentally click a tile out here, they'll burst through the door, and I don't think there's a way to close it again. I mean, I actually don't remember. I haven't played this game in quite a while. But everyone's going to overwatch. Anything coming through that door is going to have a real bad day. And there we go. Oh, and here they come. They patrol into the path of the guys in the alley. Oh, but they're not quite spotted. We got to see them because they're just on the edge. Well, tell you what, here's what we're going to do. Either one of you guys can grab the meld, but I'm going to use the guy who's closer to it and with the fewest options. We have not yet activated them, but we did catch a glimpse. They didn't see us. And as we can see, they're little gray aliens. So we're going to move you up to here. And, oh, I don't know if this is a bug or what, but you can see him, but he can't see you. That's a little bit odd. I think there is like a one-tile fudge factor where you can get away with it, and it seems like we've gotten very lucky twice. Okay, so I can see you, and from here, this is the aiming screen, you can see we have a 65% chance to hit, because they are all rookies right now, and you'll start to see some of the things XCOM has a reputation for when it comes to aiming. Now, we have a 60% chance to do critical damage, which will probably kill it in one shot, because it's considered flanked. Relative to us, it is not in cover, which is why it has that yellow shield right there. So I think what we're going to do is collect that meld, and before we do anything else, I feel safe taking a shot with this guy. Take a shot, and that is a hit and a kill. Which doesn't activate his buddy? Okay, that's a little weird. I'm gonna move up my other guy to here. That is the first kill on an extraterrestrial.
Yes, Commander.
And we don't see... Was he alone? I could have sworn I saw two of these little guys pop out. Me not calling them by their name as if I don't know. That's the thing. This game is always fun because of the mechanics. But once you know a lot more about these guys, it does lose a little bit of that mystery and appeal on a second or third playthrough. But I'll show you more about why that knowledge is so critical as we go on, because there's a lot more to this game than just shooting aliens. I'm going to have you guys hold your positions for now, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I can hear that scampering. Maybe it would be smart to have us rush around to here before we open these doors. Tell you what, I'm gonna have you take this corner right here, Archie Wallace. Uh-oh! He was activated, and he was on Overwatch. Oh, we didn't even get like a pod activation thing unless they did activate when they first started, but then, okay, so he took some damage. He's gonna be wounded. But we prepared for this. We don't quite have the ability to make the move that I would like to make, though. I was hoping that we could activate these guys at first, and they would maybe come take cover on this corner or on here, and then these guys could burst out of here unbeknownst to the aliens and flank them and get easy kills. First to shoot one and first to be shot. The difference is you're still alive and they're not. So what we can do is have one of our guys run out here, see if he activates anything. He can always dash back in if need be. Okay, we've bitten off a little bit more than we can chew, but we have to pull back now. For sure, because right now, we got to take a look at what they can do during their turn. We are in cover right here, so even if we manage to kill this guy, which we probably won't be able to this turn, this guy right here can probably... He probably has the range to run up to here. If not, his buddy in the shadows over here definitely does. Can run up to here and get a flanking shot on this guy and maybe kill him. So we need to pull back to here. I think what I'm going to do is move you over here so you can see. And you're going to overwatch. We're going to be playing completely defensively this turn because we are not in an advantageous position. Pull you back to here. And you guys in full cover. Well, actually, I'm afraid of you taking damage right now. So I'm going to have you move up to here. And you're going to overwatch. You're going to... I could hunker you, or I could dash you into cover. I think it's a better idea to dash you into cover so we can maybe use your grenade next turn. Since you're not going to be doing anything this turn anyway. And you will overwatch. And that'll hopefully keep them from moving around too much. Uh-oh, and now they're using this ability, Mind Meld. I'm not sure how much I should explain and how much I should leave the mystery, but we just killed one on the Overwatch shot. So that's excellent. Now this guy... So this one over here is using Mind Meld. We can see that path. But this guy in this corner here, which you can kind of cheat a little bit and tell that they're here because that tile is taken, he's actually probably on Overwatch, even though we can't see him, so it didn't tell us that. The fact that he didn't move suggests that he's on Overwatch. So I think we're just going to keep playing this out and Overwatch right back. Or what we could do is take the fight to him and toss out a frag. That might actually be a better idea. Now, frags in vanilla are very destructive. In the Long War mod, which is probably like the definitive version of this game, it can be a little bit, there's a little bit more granularity. Actually, there's a lot more granularity. In my opinion, the firefights are actually a lot more fair just because of how much bigger they are and how much more complicated they are. But I'm not going to talk about that too much here. I think I might leave him for now, and here's why. The one that we killed first is dead on the ground right here. He'll be dead here, but throwing a frag, I think, will destroy their bodies. And we don't want to do that. So everybody, for now, you just keep on Overwatch and don't let them move up. Yep, he's in that corner there still. That guy's still trying to mind merge. I believe there's two of them out there, but until we can get a better look, I'm just not comfortable moving up. See, sometimes you end up in these stalemates where you're trying to do the smart thing, and you're not sure if you should try and break the stalemate. Tell you what, there's something we can start working on, and I wouldn't be comfortable doing this if there were windows on this wall here, but for now I kind of feel like I can, because look, we know where both of these threats are. So I'm going to start moving my guys up along this wall for some potential flanking action and better visibility next turn. Meanwhile, my other guys are going to keep it up, trying to, well, basically trying to keep this stalemate going. We want to keep them pinned and focusing down this alleyway, and then we're going to move up to here. Now, of course, this game gets a lot more complicated than this, even in vanilla. So we're going to move you up. That's not really the smartest thing, actually, because you're both dashed. You can't actually cover that door. But we're going to keep you sort of pinned down with Overwatch. You might as well reload since you can't Overwatch anyway. They're probably going to keep doing the same thing in the absence of any real strategy. Now, how far out can we go? We're not going to want to dash out of this door anyway, because, well, will that be a flank shot? No, it won't. We'll be flanked if we try to do anything running through here. I'm not sure if we hold for another turn, or if we pop out right now and maybe shoot and kill this guy. Tell you what, we'll have that flank. I say we go for it. Hello? And hello, and you'll see that when the mind merge is there, this little guy has a little bit of extra health. He's boosted in that way and a couple of other ways. You can't see him because that heavy cover is in the way. Heavy cover also obstructs sight, while half cover does not. But you can go ahead and... well, actually... See, this is something I don't like about vanilla, is that guy is almost certainly on Overwatch right now. but we can't actually see that. In Long War, it'll tell us when we spot him. But we have a couple of options. We could take our one flank shot on this guy, 65% chance to hit, might not kill. Or we could throw a frag. We could take shots on this guy. We could take two 52% shots, a 52 and a 57. Or we could frag him and see what the effect of tearing a mind merge does. So let's try that. I think we'll do that. I think we'll sacrifice one corpse and make that happen. Boom. And you instantly die.
Good work out there, Strike One.
And we got him.
The labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
And you'll see the after-action report. Unfortunately, Archie Wallace, the first hero, has been wounded. And so Jason Mikos technically gets 2 kills because he severed the mind merge and killed 2 sectoids with 1 grenade. Everybody else got kills. Olav Johnson did not get any kills, so he doesn't level up. So we'll start looking at them, and they are randomly assigned a class when they level up for the first time. And from here, after the squatty roll, we'll actually be able to build them in a certain way with each level, being able to choose between one of 2 skills as we go.
Commander.
Next we have Johan Larsson, who becomes a heavy, basically a machine gunner and rocketeer in a dual role. And then Archie Wallace, our first kill, becomes a sniper.
Commander,
But he's wounded for 5 days.
Commander, to the research labs.
Right, the research screen. This is such a huge part of the game, and it's the thing that, when I first played it, drew me in so much. Because this game is all about... Sure, we have the tactical layer of fighting these aliens and these new threats that emerge, but when we come back here to the strategic layer, it's all about learning more about them. So if we look at our potential research projects, we can see we have a number of things we can do based on the artifacts we recovered. So if we give up 3 sectoid corpses, they'll be dissected, and we can learn about the alien physiology. We also have weapon fragments. Now, we can't just pick up their guns and use them, because they have technology in them that causes them to disincorporate on the user's death. But they do leave fragments behind which we can research. And each of these different research things has all kinds of flavor text we can read to learn more context and lore, basically, as we learn, both when we look at them for the first time and when the research is completed. But I think we're going to start with xenobiology, just because I love the idea of a good old alien autopsy, and so does Dr. Valen. Now we can also visit Dr. Chen in engineering, and through here we're able to build ourselves all kinds of new equipment, including satellites. And we can build facilities. As we go, we'll need to manage funding by basically proving our worth to various world governments. This is an international project, and every month we'll get a certain amount of funding from each country. We can lose that funding if they feel we're not doing anything for them. So we really want to make sure that we are on top of things the world over. Here in the barracks we can view all of our soldiers, and each one is a character, each one is persistent. They can be wounded multiple times, but if they die, they are dead for good. So it's very much a permadeath thing where you have to look at and care for your soldiers. You also have the ability to customize them, which I usually assign different roles to different colors. He's a little under the weather right now, but Darwin will fight again. Well, according to the announcer, I'm wanted in mission control. And from here, we simply scan for activity and wait for something to happen. Right now, our starting country of Nigeria is the only country with a satellite over it. So it's the only place we'll be able to detect alien activity unless we're given some kind of assignment. Now, time passes, we're going to want to keep building these lifts, keep spending that money for early on. The main game on normal is actually pretty generous with its funding. But here we go.
We've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Now, in the base game, you do not have the ability to respond to every single event. So right now, in Perth, Australia, there's an abduction, one in the US, in San Francisco, and one in Hamburg, Germany. And each one offers different rewards. Ah, that music just always gets me ready to ride. Father Gregorius neglected to put on his helmet. I guess he doesn't really feel that level of kinship with the Bone Brigade. But our squad is ready to move out. Somebody should be carrying a med kit. I'm thinking it'll probably be the gunner, because I want the rookie to have a grenade so that he can at least get some kills and level up. But let's get ready to go. Should probably even be bringing more rookies this early on. It never stops feeling so cool. We'll get to see ourselves sail across the entire globe and have a little briefing.
Sky, strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Oh no.
Big Sky. Reading you 5x5.
It's a similar map.
The green light for deployment.
A similar map, but not the same map. Now, there's a couple of different ways we can go about this. We can either go through the building, or we can potentially go over it, and that's looking more attractive because there's a meld up on the roof. I can see it in the fog. The problem is going over the roof leaves us a little bit more exposed. See, the advantage is that we'll have visibility, we'll have the high ground, which grants us aim bonuses against the enemy, and it might grant them aim reductions against us. I'm not sure about that, but we definitely get aim bonuses against them. I think we're gonna do it. And we're gonna overwatch, hunker, and see what we can do. And we make contact right away. They patrolled into us. Now, will our sniper be able to see them? And the answer is actually no. He won't, because snipers actually kind of suck until their first upgrade, and then they become really, really good. So snipers have an ability called Squad Sight, where basically, even though there's a certain length of distance where they'll be able to target enemies, that gets negated if they're within line of sight and other units can see them. So right now, if I were like on this corner, I wouldn't be able to see these guys because they're too far away. But with that upgrade, if I say moved my assault up, he'd be able to see them. Alright, so how are we going to go about this? I kind of want them coming to me. I don't want to move into the restaurant into half cover. There's a decent bit of full cover right here, but if I move up, it might activate somebody right here. We're in a position where that's not the worst thing in the world if that does end up happening. So I'm going to move up my rookie. They're going to start taking shots at you is the problem. I could just toss this grenade up and get that kill right away. No, I can't get the kill, but I can blow up his cover, which will leave him flanked and vulnerable to other shots. See, these big gulfs with no full cover in between, that's always when things get a little bit awkward. Especially in vanilla, you don't want to get caught in these moments where you're just kind of exchanging fire back and forth, because they have the ability to take hits. We need to try and avoid hits at all costs. You might get to see some cool action with the assaults. I honestly do consider them to be like kind of the ace class of the game. I'm going to move Father Grigori up to here. He's going to hunker down. Yeah, it's coming together. I'm going to... we risk activating more, but I don't think we're going to. This is a very risky maneuver, but Horror Baby is going to move up to this full cover. I do tend to play very aggressively, and it bites me a lot. See, I could throw the grenade and blow up his cover. That'll force that sectoid to move during his turn. But he doesn't have too far to go, and he'll probably still end up taking a shot. He'll be comfortable taking a shot from half cover. So I think what we do instead is we can either take a shot, which I don't like those odds, or Overwatch and hopefully keep him scared. They're still going to get 2 shots on our people in full cover. That's a miss. He's probably going to shoot at the same rookie. And that's a miss. Good, that's what we wanted. Now, what I kind of want to do, and it may not be the smartest thing, is I want to have the assault use his ability called Run and Gun. And basically what Run and Gun does is we can't quite get the guy in full cover, but it's basically a move for dislodging. So if I Run and Gun, that enables me to make a yellow move and still take a shot at the end of that turn. So I could run right up to here, get the close range bonus, he'll be flanked because there's no cover relative to me if I step out here, and basically guarantee a kill. But that'll leave the question of what is this guy gonna do in the full cover? And answer, I don't think I'm really too worried about him. Because, look, if I'm here, in order to get shots on my guy, he's gonna have to run to here, which I guess he could do. But everyone else can overwatch him. It'll be a very dangerous and risky move for him to make, but he could also do it. Well, tell you what, there is an aim reduction on Overwatch, so there's no real reason not to take a shot with the sniper right now. Darwin, let's try it. Oh, good hit! And that's one of the things about this game, is there's that excitement in the unknown of just what's going to happen. There's that fudge factor where the RNG can completely ruin your plans. I'm talking about it fondly right now, but like, if you're one of the people who doesn't like me getting angry, this video might not be for you. I mean, the vanilla game isn't that hard, but still. Now we can run and gun up with Father Grigori. Darwin claimed his second victim, and a nice shot at that. And Father Grigori is going to annihilate this sectoid. Boom. Toasted indeed. And now that so many people have made their moves, we're just going to Overwatch, because we don't want to risk activating anything right now while our guys are kind of twisting in the wind. I used to watch this streamer, I mean I still sometimes do, called Beagle Rush. If I'm going to recommend any YouTuber, I cannot recommend Beagle Rush enough. This guy is amazing. He's incredibly good at the game, and he's so funny. He's such a natural showman. And he has this really great series, sadly never finished, called, I think it was called like Live and Impossible. It's like 130 episodes long of him playing the Long War mod for this game, and it is so entertaining. It's so cool to watch him go and get into these like impossible situations and make something out of it. Alright, let's open this door, see what's here. There they are. They weren't in there before, but see, they do patrol around. So they're gonna make their moves, and they have made some poor moves, I'll tell you what. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to move up with Officer Flat Screen, give him a nice chance for a flank. We want to take at least one shot with the sniper because we want him to get more kills so he can level up. Now Darwin did get a kill earlier, so he's probably good, but we want to be safe. Alright, Darwin, take a shot. Oddly enough, first miss of the game, but I'm not worried. Rookie, you go ahead and take your shot on that other guy. You have a good chance even to hit the one that's not in, or that is in cover. Get him, Rookie. Good shot. And Officer Flat Screen earns a promotion. And now we could run up and get another kill on Father Grigori, but I think Horror Baby can move over to here, flank that little sectoid. This is what's great about catching them in an open space like this, is their cover options are so limited. And take a 78%, and miss. Meaning it's literally all up to our one guy now. Now this counts as one piece of cover, so you can just move up and get that easy flank shot. And boom. It's good to take chances and allow your lower level guys to level up, but you always want to have a backup plan for in case that shot fails, for in case it misses. I can hear them in there, and they're over on our right. I mean, this might not be the most advantageous door to breach from. Maybe we want to do this one instead. I really doubt they're going to see us down the alley. There they are! Haha! Surprise! Now they're going to run this way. Excellent. So that's a good chance for some easy flanks. Rookie, Officer Flat Screen, you are really earning your badge today. But maybe we want to take a shot with you. 55 on you. Okay, go for it, Darwin. We really want you to get that ability so you can be a good sniper. Miss! Ah, Darwin. You're really causing problems now. Okay, you run up, Squatty. And flat screen will claim... This is like 3 kills this mission. 2 or 3? Man, you are doing really, really well. And let's get some XP on Horror Baby while we're at it. In order to do that, we're going to have to move in with Father Grigori. He's just going to hop that counter, but Horror Baby is going to run right up and steal his kill. Or at least I hope he will. 82%, and Daka Daka Daka! Guys! Alright, well, once again, Father Grigori has to come in clutch. That's why I love these assaults. They're usually your backup plan. Bang. And we win. Yeah, unfortunately, Darwin, even though he had a kill, did not get promoted. That sucks. It means he's going to be kind of useless for a little while longer. But now he gets promoted. Officer Flatscreen is a support, which basically means that he's the team medic and he's the guy who packs the smoke grenades. But you'll see here that panic has increased in Europe and North America because we only responded to the Australian abduction.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause neuromuscular...
Close range?
And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
Yeah, I'm right here, Bradford. But yeah, as you can see, certain research projects not only push us forward in certain ways and give us flavor text, some of them even trigger a complete cutscene. And I hope it comes across that the vibe of that cutscene we just watched is very much what this whole game feels like. And this now actually gives us the ability to construct the facilities and the equipment to capture aliens alive, which will give us even additional bonuses, but it's this cool thing where, you know, in the pursuit of that knowledge, we have to take additional risks. You have to be careful not to kill them. It's easier to capture them at a lower health, so you kind of have to be trying to, like, do damage to them without killing them, while also, you know, it poses a tremendous risk to your own people. And it's up to you, do you want to take on that risk in order to see what you can learn and hope that the information allows you to turn the tide? Now, you can see we managed to successfully map the alien specimen's entire genome. It's not just token flavor text, it actually is, like, a whole thing. It really is here for those who are truly interested in learning about the threat. And that's what I love about this game so much. It's part of the reason I didn't like XCOM 2 as much, because I feel like the whole enemy unknown side of things was lost in its premise. Oh, here we go. Now, over Nigeria, which we can only do this here because it's the only place we have a satellite as of now, we've identified a small UFO. Class unidentified because we don't know anything about them yet. So we're going to scramble our interceptors, of which we have 3, and send up Raven 1. And with bated breath, we'll wait and see how this goes. And from mission control, all we can do is watch. Get ready to abort if this gets too hairy. Come on, and down. The interceptor shot down the target UFO, Surveillance indicates alien crew moving at the crash site, and the interceptor sustained heavy damage in the encounter. That's about moderate damage, but it is going to be out of action for a little while.
This is Voodoo 37. We have a confirmed kill on bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 37. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
I agree. Oh, that's one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. The whole control room applauding at our first confirmed aerial kill. And now we have to go investigate the crash site and see what we can salvage. On the one hand, terrifying because we don't know what we're going to find, but also exciting because we don't know what we're going to find. And I bet there's all kinds of alien goodies we can salvage. So we're going to put our team together. And, okay, flat screen. I think Officer Flat Screen is actually going to sit this one out. I think we're going to bring in a new rookie, Chilizart.
We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
In my opinion, these night UFO crashes are always the creepiest. And the soundtrack in this game, so incredibly eerie, really emphasizing moving forth into the unknown. But Chilizart, you're going to take point. Father Grigori, you're going to actually take point. And we'll start to slowly move up. That's what these things are known for. It's that Overwatch creep. And we'll dash up the sniper, because it's not like he could take a shot anyway. And we'll hunker you. Overwatch. Overwatch. We're probably going to want to start moving up along here because, well, there's meld, so there's some incentive. But there's cover. We don't want to get caught in this no man's land with an activation. But they are the way we're going, which is pretty dangerous. So we're going to move up as much as we can with blue moves. We want to gain as much ground as we can, and that's it. That meld is secure next turn no matter what we do. So we don't have to take any more risks. So our gunner is going to move up and grab this, and we have contact. Unfortunately, they're quite far away. So they're kind of going to be able to do whatever they want. Now, I don't think they're going to be able to get sight on my gunner, let alone flank him, so I'm going to leave him where he is. The sniper is going to... his visibility is going to be kind of blocked, so he's also going to stay where he is. It's just a really awkward position. What's your chance? 50% on the pistol shot, not bad. But we want some kills on this rookie as well, don't forget. So I'm going to move you over to here near Grigori. You know, he's kind of your mentor. He's got your back. You're going to hunker. I'm thinking maybe I run you up, right, so you can see everything. You could take a pistol shot against a flanked enemy, but you're probably going to get shot by the other dude. I think it's safer to hunker Darwin. I think we can't take this flank shot, and Overwatch to keep them scared to move up. This is not ideal at all, but maybe we can Overwatch with Horror Baby to get a little bit more coverage. You're going to take that position, take a shot against Horror Baby, and hit. Even in full cover. See, the values are a lot more... It's a lot less granular in vanilla. See, in Long War, it's very unlikely that you'll be hit in full cover. Here, you really want to avoid that. Luckily, it's a small wound. But Darwin, we really need you to start taking shots here. Alright, go for it. There we go. And hopefully Darwin will level up after this mission now. He didn't level up from that. Horror Baby, what do you say to some revenge? Now, here is something that's a little bit annoying. I'm pretty sure if I run Horror Baby up to here, he will not be able to see that sectoid. Because he'll run up, that's a ledge, he can't step out. So that won't actually count. What we could do is potentially, at huge risk, run up Chilizart and see if he's in range for a grenade. But if it blows up that wall, we can see inside the UFO, and then Chilizart will be standing in the open and able to get shot at by whatever comes out. So I don't think we're going to do that. I think what we do instead is, we can't really take a good shot. Move you up, that's risky, but we'll try it. And that's why we don't do that. We activate 2 more sectoids and an outsider. Now here's a question from memory. Can a rocket be used in this context? It can't, we already moved. Darwin already took a shot. Now, luckily, Darwin is the only one who has done anything so far, and it worked. We're not quite in range for a good flank. Oh, that sucks. But tell you what, we could... It's very risky. It's very, very risky for Father Grigori, but he could be a hero in this situation, maybe. 27% on you, 47% on you. Man, this has gotten a lot worse really quickly. We need to reduce the amount of fire that's coming at us next turn. That's the main thing. So we're definitely... We could frag this whole thing, but we want the bodies and the weapon fragments. Father Grigori is definitely going to run and gun. That's just true. I'm not sure if you'll have better aim against the outsider from here or from here. It's safer if you're in full cover. I'm going to take the risk and go like this. And now you've got flanking shots on a sectoid who you're not going to hit. 74% against the outsider, take it. These outsiders have crazy good aim. Good. Okay, that solves a lot of our problems. Now it's going to be down to what you guys want to do. You could take a 47% against that guy who's flanked. Let's start just taking shots. Volume of fire is a real strategy. Good, you're done. These are all really risky moves. I would rather get my guys into better cover or hunker down. But in the absence of such options, this is good enough. Now, Chilizart doesn't really have anywhere good to go. We can maybe move him up to here and hope that they'll be scared, but then we'll have nobody on Overwatch, and they're free to do whatever they want. This is hard. I wish there was an indicator. There is a mod for it, but I wish there was an indicator to show what enemies will be visible from where you're going to move to. I think XCOM 2 has that in vanilla. I'm thinking we put you right here in this rock in full cover. It won't give you any sight, but it will allow you to see in this direction and through here at least, and stop them from moving a little bit. But they won't know you're on Overwatch, so they won't be scared. 2 guys could take a shot at Horror Baby, but they won't. You're gonna mind merge him, which you could use to take a shot at Horror Baby. Hopefully you'll do psychic nonsense instead. Overwatch! Chilizart, now you can shine. Or you could miss. Good job, Chilizart. And you move to the half cover for some reason. And take a shot against Father Grigori and miss. Alright. So now we have significantly more options. They have significantly fewer. So we could use you to kill you, and that would be nice. I would actually kind of rather get the kill on Darwin than the rookie, which we can accomplish with a frag, which might not do all points of damage. Take the shot, why not? Miss. Darwin, you're really disappointing me in this game. You could just run up and kill him. I want the rookie to get this kill. So we're going to run you up. You can take the shot, but it might not kill him. See, that's the problem. When they're mind merged like this, you just can't use them for your free kills. If I move you to here, can you get sight on the mine merge guy? Well, we can flank you quite easily. So tell you what, you run to here, flank him. I'm playing really sloppily, but I'm on a schedule here. Horror Baby, you get that kill. You're gone, because I know you're going to do a lot of damage. And you take a shot on this guy. It's your best chance at a kill. No. Okay. Well, that means that you're going to have to... You're really going to have to take a 50. Hope he gets scared. I should have pistol overwatched. I don't know. Man, it's just such an awkward situation when there's no full cover. And you're going to overwatch, which is fine by me. It means we can take another shot on the rookie. Rookie's going to miss again. Chilizart, God. Darwin can't see him. You're in half cover. I think you need to... Well, you really need to reload or hunker. You want to take another 50? See if we can scare him? 1 point of damage. Whatever. I'm so used to playing Long War. Okay, you... You get 1 free tile of visibility before Overwatch kicks in. If I'm visible here, he shoots me. If I'm visible here, he doesn't. I'm not going to take the risk. I think I'm going to take the 47. There we go. We're very lucky. And that's this thing done. Oh man, I'm so used to Long War where we have so many more tools in our belt. We'd already have flashbangs, suppression. But here, we only have a handful of options, which is why it's part of why I think Long War, even though it's a lot harder, is more fair. But let's see what kind of goodies we recover from an alien craft. We didn't really get to see the inside. And Horror Baby is going to be wounded for 7 days because of that shot he took. And no promotions. That is so annoying. But we have new research available, beam weapons, alien nav computer, and UFO power source. That is so lucky because it's randomized how much of the alien equipment will be damaged in a crash. But we managed to get the power source and computers, as well as some brand new materials, Illyrium and alloys, and intact flight computers and power sources, as well as a damaged flight computer, which all have uses. Now, you see, we're very low on money because I've been buying stuff out the wazoo, but if we go to the gray market, we can actually sell off whatever items we don't need or whatever we're desperate for in terms of money. So we can sell this flight computer. It's broken, so it has no use to us, but other organizations, of course, do have use for it. And we have all this stuff here. But for now, that's all I'm going to sell. And I'm going to use that to buy an item for Darwin, the scope, which will offer a significant increase to our soldiers' aim. Let's move Horror Baby up to this corner, and that's an activation, which should be, if they don't run inside, a good opportunity for Darwin to get some kills. Ah, I'm just realizing this. I forgot about this. Doing the autopsy on enemies allows us to see what abilities they have when we're targeting them. And that's so cool. That's so much into the knowledge is power vibe that this game has. All right, take the shot, Darwin. We need you to level up. Come on. There we go. Still haven't leveled up. Hopefully you can get that rank up soon. And you're going to run pistol overwatch, which has no chance to kill you. But you got shot in the butt as you ran, so that's kind of funny. And it was a blue move, so you're probably on Overwatch yourself. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Darwin and Horror Baby are going to keep covering this area. I'm going to move Father Grigori up to cover Officer Flat Screen. Oh, this is a new activation. Okay, we actually have like 5 active sectoids right now. A small map like this, that's really dangerous. Okay, forget the meld. I'm more interested in staying alive right now. We're going to keep covering this doorway with Overwatch until they try to move into the restaurant, and then that'll be Father Grigori's time to shine. Okay, they're moving in. They are inside the restaurant. Pistol Overwatch misses. Officer Flat Screen misses, but they're in a pretty bad spot. So, okay, Officer Flat Screen, you could take the shot. And that's a kill. Very good, Officer Flat Screen. That's a miss, so he gets to do whatever he wants. Wow, that's a poor decision. Hope that's a dash. It looks like it is. You dashed to there? That's so moronic. The first guy who was mind merged before, who got shot in the butt, gets killed by Horror Baby on Overwatch. Excellent. And we are evening the odds. Now, this is a prime kill for Father Grigori. I hope he's not trying to bait me into moving in. Problem is, I don't know what's behind this counter here. There could still be more. So I think, Father Grigori, you're going to switch to your shotgun. Can you just peg him from right here? You have a good chance to just get him from right here, so do it. Miss. Dang. 89%. Wow, you actually have a better chance. Oh, I see. I see. That shotgun blast actually destroyed his cover, so now he's flanked. Okay, Flat Screen, you're getting handed another kill. Oh, that image. Him swinging around the corner with his Bone Brigade mask. That looked so cool. Right before getting a kill on an alien he now has dead to rights. Alright, continue covering this alleyway. And have Father Grigori move up along this wall. I don't know how many are still active. I should have been counting. And try to get a glimpse. Hello! Oh, you are in a bad place to be next to an assault. Tell you what, here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. We can run and gun you to here, and you'll have your pick of the litter, and it'll be dependent on whether Flat Screen can get one more kill. So if Flat Screen runs up to here, takes a shot on this sectoid for 84%. Dead but not killed. Problematic. I'm not sure if that sectoid here can move to here to flank Father Grigori, but if he does, he won't be able to see him, actually. So tell you what, we might be able to safely have Father Grigori kill the full health one, and then the other guy is going to have to run, but if he does, where's he going to go? Probably to here, and probably flank and hit Father Grigori. Okay, so we can not really do a whole lot with you guys. Tell you what we can do. Tell you what, maybe we can... It's risky. Maybe we can ruin his plan in that regard. If Horror Baby runs up to here, that whole other side of the building will be flanked, so he can't jump out those windows, or hopefully the AI won't be stupid enough to try and do that. You could move to here, be flanked. You won't do that, but you can move to here, still be flanking Grigori, and be safe. So, yeah, I think we have to kill you. Which means the other guy is uncontrolled, but he's less likely to have anything he can do. I think that's the only move. Yeah, I rushed in a little bit much there. Oh, and there's more of you out there still active. You're gonna move to there. Oh, you can make that! You can make it there! I thought you would try to run in the other direction. Oh, man, that is so annoying. Okay, so now Father Grigori is panicking. Alright, here's what we need to do now. You're hurt. I can heal you with a med kit. I think what's going to happen is we're going to blow open this wall. I would prefer to do it from full cover. Tell you what. Rocket, blow open that wall. That'll tell Officer Flat Screen what his options are. Kaboom! You're dead. That will reveal you guys to Officer Flat Screen, who is in half cover, which isn't great, but that flank shot is very tempting. So we're going to take it, kill you, and kill the other one, who was mind merged. And we're done. 8 aliens killed, got no meld, a bad injury on Father Grigori. But we do have a new Rocketeer who can come in. And now we'll have a look at the Officer Training School. And you'll see we can actually get Squad Size 1 now because the new recruit that we earned from that mission is a sergeant. We can now unlock all these things if we have enough money. So I think we sell some of the stuff in the gray market. We have a ton of sectoid corpses and get Squad Size 5, and that'll improve our situation quite a bit.
Done your orders.
And we have beam weapons, which I am rushing for the level in particular that I want to show you. With this, we'll be able to start doing more damage and start taking the fight to the aliens. Now, this is what I love about this game, is that it has almost a reverse difficulty curve, where in the beginning it's very much an even fight, and then things start getting harder as they send new things and more things into it. But then, as you learn their abilities, as you develop weapons by reverse engineering their technology and armor and all kinds of other things, you really start to turn the tables as it goes. But let's do a sectoid autopsy.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
I wonder how many people will recognize who that voice is. But yeah, this is our first council report. We received $357, and we get 1 engineer, and we get to see a summary of our activity and the panic that's in here. Having recovered from his injuries, Father Grigori has now realized that he's not such hot stuff after he completely lost it and panicked on that previous mission. And now he's decided that he's not too cool for the helmet. Also, Chilizard is going to be joining us again, because now we have an extra slot, which means we can bring another rookie. Darwin, you better finally level up. You actually have a decent number of kills. Why aren't you leveling up? I hear something new. Up until now, we've only ever heard those sectoids, but that doesn't sound like any sectoid I ever heard. Alright, now Officer Flatscreen is going to take a peek in this window, and we don't see anything, so it should be safe to start moving in, one hopes. And there we have something different. And introducing the floaters. So I think the smart move right here would be to pull back, break line of sight.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Here they come. Officer Flatscreen taking a shot and doing good damage, but it's not dead. What about Horror Baby? And Horror Baby blows it out of the sky, showing Officer Flatscreen how it's done. And here comes the buddy, though. He broke the Overwatch. And... ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
The intention of tracking and isolating single targets. It appears to have a sophisticated evasion system as well.
Perhaps we should try to avoid those tentacles.
Yeah, perhaps. Oh, geez, it's Seekers. Now, these are tough guys. Resistant to damage, although maybe that's just Long War. And able to incapacitate our team if we're not careful, but you'll see what I mean. Now, that floater is kinda stupid, and is just kind of chilling out in the open, so Chilizard, maybe you can take a shot and get yourself a kill? Yeah, there you go. Good job, Chilizard. And you're promoted. Now, what we want to do is we can... oh no, Officer Flatscreen can't see them. Maybe it would be best... a grenade won't kill them. A grenade will not kill them. We can destroy the cover that they're behind, and then maybe someone else will be able to see them? That could be a thing. We want to kill these things now, if at all possible. That's the thing. Because we don't want to end up playing defensively against them. I'm going to have Officer Flatscreen toss out a grenade. Boom. Leaving a huge no man's land. Oh, they weren't activated? Okay, well now we're playing defensively anyway, with one less Overwatch. That's bad. Okay, Overwatch. 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 And we just have to be ready. Just saw that body move on the ground. They're moving. And here they are. This one, okay, good, we killed it, but there's still one more, and it absorbed all of our Overwatch. Will the other one still do its thing? Answer, yes, look. We have the ability to cheat, and we can see right there. It's one tile short from being able to grab us, or rather, this was probably a yellow move. Very soon, this thing is going to un-invisible itself and grab us. So what we need to do is move Officer Flatscreen out of the premises. Who can get this kill? Or who can at least reveal it? Officer Flatscreen, you're going to kindly take a few steps back. I think we'll have Father Gregory toss the grenade. Let's try and move it back so we don't destroy the body of the other one. Boom! Revealing you for a ton of damage. And, Rookie, how would you like to get this kill also? Or actually, no, Darwin, get this kill. Do it! Yes! And hopefully this will be a promotion on you, finally. No. Oh my god. Well, let's all just take a chance to reload. And Overwatch, there's not really any cover for you, Officer Flatscreen, so I guess we'll just move you over here. And here come a couple more floaters. Oh, Rookie, you are doing so good! Chilizard, I am so proud of you in this match. Now, I'm worried that this wall might actually burn down and Father Gregory could lose his cover between turns, but I think we should be okay for now. So I'm going to keep you doing pistol Overwatch. And everybody else just get ready. And we got a couple of sectoids active as well now. Rookie misses. And, oh man, Father Gregory and Chilizard are just standing inside each other. Horror Baby, what can you do? You're all gonna miss. You're all gonna miss your Overwatch shots. Oh well. Thing is, because we blew up those dividers, they don't really have a lot of space. Oh, we have another one. Officer Flatscreen, take the shot! Oh, once again, you're doing kind of a half measure there. But he's not going to be able to move, because that was a double move. Can you see anybody, Darwin? Between the two of them, I think the one the rest of the team is least likely to get is that sectoid back there, so I'm going to have you take the shot against him. And good kill, Darwin. And you got a promotion. Excellent. Chilizard, do you want to... You only have a 25% chance to hit that sectoid. I think we might reload you this turn. Officer Flatscreen, do you want a redemption shot against that floater? Yeah, you know you do. The Bone Brigade has barely moved in this part, and it's just racking up kills. And you can continue with your pistol Overwatch. Trying to run and gun is not smart at this moment. Yeah, that wall is starting to go. You're going to take a shot. Miss. Okay, that just shows the danger. We do need to move up and get you. Can we get a rocket over there? No, we can't. I didn't think so. What if you go to here? Can you see? You can't. Perhaps what we could do is break line of sight, get you in here, and hunker you down. You can still see. I'll move you up and reload. By breaking line of sight, that forces you to make a decision, and it makes it so that we can kind of bide our time a little longer. So just on the off chance that you come dashing around the corner, we'll shotgun Overwatch, but I don't think we're going to need it. Now, what are you doing? The way we're going to find that out is we're going to peek out with Father Grigori. You have not moved, and you're very likely overwatching, so move back. Man, are you just not going to move? You're just not going to move. And nobody has cool abilities like lightning reflexes, so we can't really do much about that. And now I think would be now or never to use that smoke grenade, but whatever. You're hunkering. Oh, you're actually scared. Okay, well, I'm going to show you why you should be. Let's run and gun you up here. I'm assuming that there are no more pods. We've done so much killing. Run you up. And goodbye. Man, I was scared of him. He was scared of me. And promotions all around. Darwin, you can now finally become truly useful and get squad sight. Oh, we also get a new assault from that mission, who can actually give us a preview at some of what's in Father Grigori's future. So we're, of course, going to give her tact sense and either close and personal or lightning reflexes. Now, this is a difficult choice because they're both extremely good perks. Now, the first means the first reaction shot against this unit will miss. So in situations like that, where there's an enemy on Overwatch, we can just run right through it and kill them. But close and personal, the first shot made within 4 tiles of the target does not cost an action. So if we're in a situation where we're getting overrun, an assault can just keep killing. It's already going to be a fairly long video, but I think that's been a good taste of what the game is like. I'm going to leave you until a particular scripted mission. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh. This is a little early for my taste, but here we are. This is the mission that I wanted to show you, and that is Site Recon. Now, in addition to the randomly generated missions that are just kind of generic and have a few different variations, this is a council mission, which means it's scripted and taking place on a unique map. Our sources reported developing incident in Newfoundland, up the coast from St. John's. A fishing village has gone dark. Reports from intel sources suggest alien involvement. We should send in a team to investigate the site and figure out what happened. This is a little bit earlier than I wanted. Unfortunately, we are one engineer shy of being able to build laser weapons like the rifle, which means we're going to have to take this mission on with ballistics. And you're going to see why that's so deadly. Now, we do have a few laser pistols built, and I'm going to be selling some of our stuff so we can get more. We're also going to want more of this carapace armor. These are certain things that we've developed using technologies that we've researched from aliens and all their artifacts that we've brought back. If you have a look over at our situation room, you can see that we've encountered a number of new aliens. Now, if we have a look over in our research archives, you can see all the research we've finished. We've gotten a chance to autopsy the sectoid, what's called the Thin Man, which is essentially an alien bred to look like a human. And in that way, they're able to infiltrate human society, only activating when they're needed. Now that is a terrifying thing to discover, and the game is just full of stuff like this. I'll just kind of show this segment in parts so that you can read it if you want. One thing that's kind of cool about these research screens is that there's the one block of text that you get when these things are discovered, and another when the research is complete. And so you get to see it from that sort of questioning perspective of, what is this? What is it about? And then you get what we learned from it, and the new things we might be able to develop using those discoveries, summarized over here in the things we actually unlocked for production. In addition to the tactical layer, in addition to the strategic layer, knowledge really is power. A couple days ago in-game, we got what is called a terror mission. Now, I wasn't recording for that because this video's gone on long enough, but we encountered a new type of enemy called a chrysalid. Armored insect-like creatures which inject embryos into humans, and later those embryos hatch as a new chrysalid out of the corpse. And the corpse itself rises as what can only be described as a zombie. So these things are a self-replicating threat. Now, we have done an autopsy, which means that we'll be able to examine them for their abilities in the field. Alright, we're unprepared, but we're just gonna have to do it. Alright, now this is our current Bone Brigade for this mission. Joining us now are Sergeant Solenum and Lieutenant Tanya. We've got 2 assaults, 2 gunners, because we need lots of boom and lots of close-range abilities, as well as Sergeant Flat Screen. 3 of us have laser pistols, and hopefully we'll make it.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada.
Thanks for the briefing, Bradford. That's a lot of good information. Unfortunately, going in, that's really all the information we have. Shows no signs of life, and the nature of the aliens' involvement is unknown. Extreme caution is warranted.
Commander, we've been asked to investigate some unusual activity taking place near a small fishing village on the island of Newfoundland. Local government officials were responding to a mayday signal when all contact was lost. From the ship, the village, and the rescue team itself. Strike One will need to move in and secure the area. Let's see if we can find out what happened here. New objective received.
This is one of the spookier missions in the game. Nothing but a silent, empty village with the snow softly falling on it and no idea what happened to its inhabitants. So we're gonna move up slowly. We're gonna put our gunners on the sides. We're gonna have our assaults come straight up to the door. And we're gonna have Officer Flat Screen, you just hang back. You're kind of the least useful of the bunch here, but we need every gun we can get. Now, I don't know how good gunners are for this in vanilla. See, this mission is actually somewhat easier in Long War, just because you have more people. But you'll see what I mean when we get a little further in. Now, we are hearing some kind of activity.
Your position, Strike One, which means the chrysalids aren't far behind. We need to find out where these things are coming from on the dome.
Not a good time to miss.
New objective.
Alright, so zombies can only mean chrysalids. And that zombie is going to lurch right up to us, so we're going to take a shot with Horror Baby. Nice crits, but these things can take quite a bit of punishment. And Horror Baby, I'm going to want you to reload, actually. Officer Flat Screen's probably not going to kill it, but tell you what, we need to keep our guns full. Reloading is going to be a big deal. Now, Father Grigori, he's done some leveling up. And he now has close and personal, which means he can take a shot, and if he's within 4 tiles of an enemy, he can take a shot and then take another action. So he can kill that zombie, and reload. And now everybody else is going to Overwatch. Horror Baby's going to reload, and everybody else is going to Overwatch. Actually, I think there might be an Overwatch all button in this, but there's a delay in this that isn't there otherwise. Now we just got to take our time, move slowly. That's how we've got to start, because when it gets crazy fast. And right now we want to limit visibility as we advance as much as possible, same as any other mission. We don't know the extent of this thing yet.
Moving to position.
We just know that it's chrysalid related, which means this has the potential to become an ever-expanding problem. Actually, the chrysalids seem to be very much inspired by movies like Aliens. That's what this is, a bug hunt. And if we leave even a single one, it could overtake the whole planet, potentially. That moment when you're waiting to see what's going to be on the other side of that door, I'm going to run in with the assault. If he reveals anything else, we can fall back. We'll take our one shot. And you might as well take 2, why not? Bang. Good job. And now everybody else is going to move up, and we're going to continue that wall of Overwatch.
I'm on it, Commander.
I'm ready.
Here comes a zombie. All the way over there where you don't matter. Alright, well, you can't really hit anybody right now, so I think we'll... 99% chance to hit on that. 84% on the rapid fire. I think we'll take 2 shots with Father Grigori. 1 and 2. Nice. Good damage. And you can't see it, but we can all Overwatch. Now I'm pretty sure... Oh, no. Now you're taking all my Overwatch. And we just completely blew up that wall. That thing did not have a good day. Now where's the other buddy? We can take another rapid fire on you. Why not? Miss and hit. So I don't know why it displayed 2 misses. Alright, that one's getting a little bit close. So I think, Father Grigori, you're going to get to take your 2 shots. Assuming this doesn't reveal anything. No? Okay then. Goodbye. Oh, we knocked him through the door. That's hilarious. Sometimes the physics in this game are really, really funny. Make for some nice, emergent, cool moments. Now, our target is a ship on the end of the pier. So we've got to keep advancing up to that.
I'm no fisherman. Something about that shark just doesn't look right.
Uh-oh, wait. It seems like we just... Yep, there are the chrysalids. And sadly, not a single one of us has... Hang on, what's the name of that awesome perk? It's the one that allows you to take an immediate shot on any single enemy that comes close to you. Anyway, let's rapid fire you with Father Grigori. This time with a shotgun. Good hit. And miss. You're gonna shoot. Okay, good. Which means that should be fine for Solemnum to run up and get a nice 76% pistol shot. Or you can miss. Actually, no, that's good, because you destroyed the tuna hanging up in the background, so now it won't come to life and try to kill us. Alright, Ops Flat Screen, you want to handle this one? You're always coming in clutch. Yes, he does. Now, look, you see how much firepower that took to kill a single chrysalid. And there's about to be a whole lot more.
I've got my eyes on.
And here's why.
Chrysalid and a shark was enough for them to overrun this town, though. Keep an eye out for anything else the chrysalids might be nesting in.
That's right, they can plant their embryos in basically anything, which makes them a huge threat. Now, these things can move huge distances, they're very fast, hit like a truck, and our weapons just don't do that much damage to them right now for the amount of health that they have. Which means we're gonna really need to control this swarm. Oh, look at you. Who was that? Look at Tanya doing huge damage.
That's affirmative.
That's the kind of firepower we need. That's why we're coming in here with mostly assaults and gunners.
That ship didn't just run aground. It looks like it was overrun. I'd say that's the likely source of our chrysalid problem. I guess we should just be thankful it wasn't a cruise liner.
Yeah, and we didn't just bring our gunners for machine guns, they also packed the rockets. Now we're going to keep moving up along this pier. I hate hearing that enemy music when there are no enemies in sight. But we're going to keep moving up, keep reloading. Because once it hits the fan, we are going to really not have the opportunity to do any of the things we want to do. Reload. Why is it playing this music? It's freaking me out. There's nothing here. Which is why we're going to keep advancing with blue moves only so that everyone can remain on Overwatch, because if something lurches out from around a corner, we're going to want to give it both barrels, even of only single barrel weapons. I'll tell you that much. And still nothing. Oh, this music is just becoming an anxiety simulator at this point. No, I didn't mean for you to go that way. Okay, nothing revealed in the ship's hold as well. That's good, I suppose. Oh no.
Infestation. This is worse than we could have imagined. If the chrysalids are using that whale as some sort of hive, who knows how many offspring they can produce?
Oh no, I think
Strike one. Our sensor readings are picking up a whole lot of activity from inside the hold of that ship.
that's not
You're
good.
about to have a lot of company headed your way.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, that's premature.
We need is an airstrike. If you can reactivate that ship's transponder, we can have air support pinpoint your location and take the whole thing out. Objectives updated.
So there you have it. A huge number of chrysalids are about to launch out of this whale, as well as all the other stock inside the cargo hold, which means we need to rush up ASAP, which is not what I want to do. I moved up just like a tile too far. Alright, well, we all need to be on alert, ready to do this thing, because there is a strat to this. There is a way we can make this easier for ourselves, but we've got to commit. Okay, there's one. And that's all for now, which is good. Alright, we're going to run up to here with Tanya, and she is going to start raining down fire. Thankfully, while we're up here, we have a height bonus, and if we press F1, we can see, yeah, it's hardened, which basically eliminates our chance to crit. It also has the ability to leap onto elevated surface. It can poison us with melee attacks. Victims are implanted with a chrysalid egg if they're killed by a chrysalid's attack. And they're immune to being stunned with the arc thrower, so taking a live specimen is not possible. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Our other gunner can get over to here. Can you see over the rail? You can. That's excellent. Father Grigori, you can come in. Now, this isn't actually the position we want to hold, but it's good enough for now. And Officer Flat Screen, you're going to have to yellow move up because we need all hands on deck. Alright, are we ready? These guns don't hold a lot of ammo. Hit. Oh, that damage is terrible. Try to rapid fire it. No. What if we just use the shotgun? 97, take it. Boom, that's what we needed. Father Grigori, I love you. Unfortunately, you weren't within 4 tiles, so we don't get to take another shot, but we can take as many shots as we want with the pistols. In vanilla, they don't run out of ammo. We gotta be ready for what comes next. Oh, another zombie. That's actually gonna screw things up for us. 1 damage. And another chrysalid. We got lids up in here. Horror baby, you take a shot. Okay, good damage. We got to activate that transponder, but we're going to save that. Now, something I would like to know is if we fire a rocket, can we actually destroy all these fish that they're going to be coming out of? It looks like we can. So I'm going to take the opportunity to fire that rocket over that way. We'll want to save some for when more chrysalids are able to show up. We also have grenades on us. Now you can take a shot. Ooh, you can hit all that. You can, but we're going to save that. In the meantime, we're going to concentrate more fire on the chrysalid that's visible. We can't actually do what we want to do until the zombie is dead, but I don't want to fire on the zombie because it's just not a threat to us right now. Well, tell you what, will you count as being within 4 tiles if you're up here? Try to rapid fire him with the shotgun, Father Grigori. Father Grigori, I love you. You're doing such good damage right now. You are then free to take another shot at this lid. And you're going to kill it. You guys are coming in clutch in all the right ways right now. I hope that holds up. And because you have Bullet Swarm, you can take a reload, which is desperately needed. Solenum, you keep a pistol overwatch so we can get some free damage. And Officer Flat Screen, samesies. Alright, we're holding our own. You can come out on any side of the whale. And you know what? I think we're going to take that opportunity to fire our next rocket. Because we can damage you and destroy the fish that are over here. Kaboom! It's going to destroy them and do quite a lot of damage as well. Excellent, but we are starting to run low on explosives. We have a couple of grenades and one shredder rocket, which I'm not sure will actually destroy objects. But here's the trick. After a while, they will start to stop spawning until we hit that transponder. Then they're going to start coming, but we won't have a whole swarm chasing us. That's the trick to this level. This isn't actually the ground you're supposed to hold, but it's working for us right now. Oh no, I should have reloaded on Father Grigori. Okay, you're gonna come out, hopefully get killed to reaction fire. There you go. That was overkill. And here's another buddy. And we do get a reaction shot on Grigori. Not actually a bad thing, because that means that you can reload now. So you'll take a reload. You've earned it. Officer Flat Screen, you want to finish this one? Officer Flat Screen coming in clutch as always. Everybody else, either Overwatch or reload. This is much easier than I remembered. Now, normally the strat is that you actually all want to jump down onto this thing down here, and you make sort of a semicircle around it, and what that'll do is that'll block the chrysalids from being able to jump up. That's kind of what we're doing right here, but it's working far better for us since we have the ability to kill them. I think in Long War more would be jumping out.
It's killing time.
See, that's the thing is, I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm confusing a lot of my knowledge with Long War stuff. Alright, nothing came out that time.
Got my eyes on.
Let's just keep our Overwatches going. See what happens.
Aye, aye.
Anybody want to come get lit up? Here's another. Okay, this is why we wait. And you are going to just get obliterated, I think. There you go. Never had a chance at life. Literally spawn killed. And another. Let's see how many can shoot you. And 2. We may just be getting started. 3! There was another fish in the back. Okay, now things are going to start getting a little bit dangerous. So what we're going to do is... who can you see? You can only see the one. I think you laser rapid fire him. Father Grigori, go for it. 1 damage. 1 damage. Father Grigori, you suck. At least in this current instance. Okay, so we're going to have Solonym get that kill shot. Solonym! Okay, Officer Flat Screen, you're gonna get the kill shot. Everybody else, we need you on Overwatch. We're gonna be in deep trouble if they can jump up here. I'm worried they can jump over these railings, actually. Alright, we need to be ready for this.
I've got my eyes on.
Tanya takes the reaction shot and misses. Somebody might get hit here. Horror Baby's gonna take a shot. Miss, guys, come on. These are like 80-90% shots. Luckily that was a blue move. You can jump over the railing. Which means this is very dangerous. We're gonna have like 3 full health chrysalids. I don't know where that other one is. Okay, that means this position is not as tenable as I had previously thought. So, Solonym, you come up. You're going to take 1 shot with the shotgun. Bang. Good damage. Now, Father Grigori, you're going to come up. You're going to take 2 shots. You're going to... Actually, it would probably be better if you just rapid fire one of them to death. Yeah, rapid fire him. It's 100% to hit. This is where it gets dicey. I really need the gunners on Overwatch, so I'm going to come back with Officer Flat Screen, and you're going to hopefully get the kill on this. Officer Flat Screen, please come in clutch. No! 1 gunner out of ammo, which means... where is it? I gotta hope that it's far enough away. Tanya can kill it. But what of the last one? Oh, right, she has Bullet Swarm as well, so... Oh, no, she... Yeah, we're gonna reload with her. And reload with you. And we just wait. Now there's gonna be 2, actually. There's 2 active, I think, unless I miscounted. Did I miscount? Because if so, that's potentially disastrous. Alright, well, least critical people first. Our gunners have bullet swarms, so who has the better chance to hit? Horror Baby, 79. It's a 1% difference, but Tanya, you're going to take 2 shots. Which one of you had hollow right now? Take another. Miss. Not what we need. Horror Baby, take 1 shot. And you're gonna overwatch with your next. It's that paranoia. We can't really see what's down there. So I just don't know. Alright, we'll overwatch for 1 more round, but I'm starting to think that that's truly it. So what I'm gonna start doing is moving a bunch of my people to the edge of the ship. Oh, there's another chrysalid. Okay, so it's a good thing we spotted that, because this was going to be a huge deal in just a moment. So can we blue move down to you? We can't. I could run and gun to you, but I think I would rather come over here and take the shot. Yeah, rapid fire should be fine. Okay, it's a really good thing we spotted that, or we would have run into it on the way out. Solanum has always been one to take one for the team, huh? Having to live hundreds of thousands of years? Or 10 minutes from her perspective, for all we know. And now she's going to be the one who pushes the button and then makes a mad dash. See, now here's the deal, is that once this button is pressed, 2 things are going to happen. 1, a timer will begin until carpet bombing completely levels this entire fishing village. The other thing that's going to start happening is more chrysalids are going to start pouring out of here, this time infinitely, and chasing us. So it's going to be a bit of a dash, and I'm doing it this way to basically minimize the potential damage. If anything, Solanum may be the only casualty, if all goes according to plan. Now, of course, if all goes according to plan, Solanum will make it out as well. But this is always still just kind of... Well, this mission's always a real butt-clencher. Even when you know what to do, it's really horrible if you don't know what to do.
Ship's transponder is active and transmitting. You need to get moving, Strike One. That whole place is going up in a matter of minutes, and anyone left behind is as good as dead.
But there we go. Only 8 turns to completely get out of here. So Solanum is going to dash as far as she can. In Long War, where you can actually affect the move on your people, you'll pick your longest move person to be the one who pushes the button. But as it stands, we're going to move forward. We're going to wait for Solanum to catch up to an extent. But we're going to move. We're going to play a little bit nice now. But everybody's going to start dashing soon, stopping only if absolutely need be. But right now, they're going to provide Overwatch for Solanum in case something comes out behind her. Okay, nothing so far. Solanum, run, run, run. That's hilarious. She dashes up past everybody else, like, run! Okay, we're going to sprint up to here. High ground is better ground right now. Really hope you don't activate something. You shouldn't be able to, because we've already been through up there. And this is just going to be about clearing back through everything we just did as quickly as possible. The game is going to show us when things start hatching out of that whale again. I just hope there's nothing else on the pier that can spawn them. I think it is possible that there could be some that I haven't activated yet. That's all dash. We have no Overwatch going. There's you. I don't know if they'll know to start coming towards us if we're not in view. 2. Oh, there's more fish back there. Okay. So who's farthest back? Solemnum. Solemnum, you're gonna keep dashing. I'm gonna once again take this opportunity to do a blue move Overwatch.
On the move.
And let's start seeing how far we have to go. Not very far. If we can make it past this next building, we'll be good. See, it may not look like they're in that much danger, but, I mean, a squad wipe at this stage of the game would be devastating. These people are irreplaceable. Alright, Solemnum, you're gonna have to make the run for your life. Just try and catch up as much as you can. And we do have Tanya is able to Overwatch, as is Horror Baby. Yep, they're coming for us. Oh, another one right there! Okay, that's an issue. That's an issue. Yeah, and there's a whole ton. Totally uncontrolled now. We can't fight this officially. See how fast it happens? Now, something that I might want to try is getting a shredder rocket down there. If we can manage it. That means there will be extra damage on you. You'll have to stay behind this turn. Is there anybody who can see it that can take 2 shots? Devil Dog. My man. If you can rapid fire... Oh no, you see a different one. Okay, that's less good. Solemnum, you dash up. Basically what I'm hoping right now is we can keep dashing. Please don't run into anything. And the Overwatch will kill that closest chrysalid when it gets close. That's what I'm counting on. But there's going to be a whole lot on us very soon. Hopefully somebody else doesn't steal that Overwatch, too. Oh, no, somebody else is stealing that Overwatch. Please kill it, please kill it, please kill it. No! Please don't be able to hit. You can't. Okay, good. Alright, we need to kill both of these. Now you can hit?! What?! You moved so far! Okay, well, you need to move and heal. Can you heal yourself? You can't. Officer Flat Screen's packing the med kit. Okay, how much can we move and still kill all of this? A grenade's not going to do it. Tanya, you can take 2 shots. Our gunners can take 2 shots and move. So perhaps you can... Does that limit your movement at all? Poison, you have weakened will. You're also going to lose 1 health every turn, so Horror Baby got hit. You can take a 76%. You must be... Yeah, you're poisoned. You have 20% less chance to hit. Bullet Swarm, so you can take 2 shots. Take the shot. You missed. You missed. Alright, run up. We need to kill both of these now. There's no question. Horror Baby, heal him so he'll live longer. This is slowing our roll big time. Alright, you can take 2 shots. You can take a 70% over there. We need you. Yes, Tanya coming in, clutch. You can kill that one. And you can potentially kill another. Do it, Tanya. Tanya, yes, I love you. You're saving your gunner friend.
I'm spent.
Everybody else start moving forward, but not so far forward that you can't help. Solemnum, you keep moving. We can still do this. We just got to keep dashing. If we kill you right now, that might be to our advantage. I mean, obviously it's to our advantage. Good hits, good damage. That'll save us some trouble. But there's 2 of them. God. Oh, this is so difficult. And there's so many of them out there. We got to keep moving. And another one right there in our way.
That airstrike is closing in your position. You need to get to the evac point before
All right.
it's too late.
Tanya's out of ammo, so you need to keep moving. Maybe I can just dash everyone out? Maybe. I don't think everybody's going to make it. We need to be able to kill all of this. All right, you dash up. we dash, maybe we can avoid those guys for another turn. And hopefully kill this one that's over here. Or actually, I just don't know what to do. Do we try and put all our eggs into the dash kit? Or do we try and kill what we can? If we dash everyone away, maybe those two over there won't be able to hit anyone, but then there's still the matter of this guy right here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Where is he? We can't quite nade him. So maybe we've got to take our chances to hit, get as much damage on this guy as possible. And now... Oh, you can... No, you can't take another shot, okay. Dash up, Tanya. And that's it. You're gonna come rushing forward. You can't quite hit us, according to plan. You're gonna come rushing forward, but you can't quite hit us. Now, what about that other guy? I think you won't quite be able to make it. Okay. Can everyone dash to safety? You can make it. The question is going to be, will you be able to make it? Answer, I'm not sure. Okay. We run you up as far as you can go. Can you dash in? You can. Okay. Everybody can make it, I think. So you go to the far end. Officer flat screen. We are leaving. Actually, wait. Can Solanum make it? Solanum can make it. Excellent. Even with all our preparation, even doing everything by the book, this still very nearly ended badly for us. But it looks like we're all going to make it. Horror Baby, you can go. And Devil Dog, the last out. Devil Dog being Father Grigori. I didn't give him the nickname, the game did. And away we go. And away they go. Good riddance. And this one, not even having any kind of closing statement from Bradford. Just black, leaving you to reflect on what you just went through. Just a mad dash to safety. There must have been like a dozen, almost, chrysalids following behind us at the end there. But we are out and we are safe with only one injury among us. It's a real good thing I built all that carapace armor. And those laser pistols came in handy as well. I wish we had had laser rifles. We've got a couple of wounds on us. But we will live to see another day. Actually, wait, why was... One of you got hit? Why was the other wounded? What happened that I'm forgetting? Alright, well, anyway, promotions all around, and they have certainly earned it. And Solanum definitely making a name for herself. She wasn't with XCOM when she joined. She was actually a reward from doing a mission. But all of you, Tanya too, Tanya also, all such brave soldiers. And I love how much this game makes you engage with these individual soldiers. It's the kind of thing that, well, it's the kind of thing that makes you play the game this way, the kind of thing that makes you put all effort into making sure that everyone makes it out. Here we go, that's the name of the perk I couldn't remember. Close Combat Specialist. Confers a reaction shot against any enemy who closes to within 4 tiles. That would have been tremendously useful during all this. And all we get as a reward is a panic reduction in North America, which is something, but for the absolute nightmare we just went through. But you know what? That scripted mission is a thing, but the great thing about the emergent gameplay in this, and the emergent stories that come about as you get attached to your characters, It means that any mission, even the randomly generated ones, have the potential to go that way. When you play this game for long enough, you come away with so many epic stories. I, once again, cannot recommend Beagle Rush enough. You can watch him on Twitch, but he also has a YouTube channel where you can watch his Live and Impossible series, and it is so unbelievably entertaining. I've watched the whole thing several times, and it's incredible to watch him go. If you want an idea for what this game can be like, look no further than there. Now, Beagle Rush is great for exciting gameplay, but this is a creepy channel. And this is a very creepy game, both on its tactical layer and in the strategic nature of the research and evolving process that your organization is. And I've had to rush through a lot of that to show you what I have, so if you really want to get the real experience of how that unfolds in-game, I highly suggest you try this game out for yourself. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to look at Beagle Rush, his link will be in the description as well. And as always, I will see you in the next one.